Hey guys, this is Mr. Roberts from Upward Bound. Standing in my room, VR headset on my head. Gonna be trying to give you guys a tour of Fairfield University through VR. So here we are, standing out on the road. Got my two hands right here, all the controls we need. Can give a little spin around, see where we're at. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to head down this main entrance, this road that we see right here. So I'm going to pull up my little map, and I'm going to start walking down that road. Okay, so we just took a little bit of a step down through that way. Right here in front of us, with this man in the red shirt right here, this is our little booth to scan students' cards as they come down this main entranceway here that we see below us. So you drive up here, show the man your card, and you're safe to go on campus. This is just a way for them to ensure they know who's coming onto campus at all times. So here on our left we see Fairfield Prep. This is a high school that students are able to go to in this area. It's largely and almost entirely cut off from the rest of campus. It's not like you're going to be seeing high school students from Fairfield Prep coming down into Fairfield U. It's just attached right here, something you should know. We're going to head down this main way right here. Okay, this is filling in just a little bit. On our left here, this building that we're seeing straight in front of me is the gym. This is a little rec complex that we have here on this campus. I'm going to head down a little bit more, hopefully give you guys a little bit better of a view if we have one on here. So this is a fully featured gym right here. Treadmills, ellipticals, full swimming pool, all the kinds of weights you could possibly need. It's all contained right in here, and it's included as part of your tuition. You can come here and work as much as you want. Important to note, if you want a guest pass to come on here, if you have a friend who doesn't go to the campus but you want to take them to the gym here, it is an additional fee. But other than that, this is full and free use to you. We're going to keep heading this way. Just for frame of reference, we can see behind us, this is the way we came from, Fairfield Prep over here. It's almost like we're driving around campus right now, and I feel like it's kind of a cool way for you guys to see the campus while we're all kind of stuck because of the situation. So we're going to keep heading straight ahead. There's going to be a traffic circle that we're going to reach, and it's right around the center of campus, so it's a nice spot. Okay, I'm going to try to bring us around the circle just a hair more. Okay. So, giving this just a second to load, this is the campus center. So, this giant glass building, this is brand new. This is the dining hall. Over on the left side, right where kind of right in the middle of my vision right now, is kind of our campus center. So, this is where a lot of clubs will meet, a lot of activities, student conduct. There's a bookstore, full gift shop with food, like microwavable meals, popcorn, basic school supplies, clothes. All of that is in this little building right in front of us. This is our calf here, multi-floored calf here, all brand new, gorgeous little building here. On our right, we see a little statue of a stag. It is a tradition for freshmen to get on top of the stag and take a picture of them on top of it. Um, just a little fun fact about the campus. So, what we're going to do now, I'm going to try to have us go down this road right here. And we see this yellow building here, yellowish tan, is Loyola Hall. And that is a primarily freshman dorm. I believe some sophomores as well. It's also where some of the performing arts practice, as well as some of the fine arts have some of their artwork hanging in the downstairs area here. So we're going to head down that road. Perfect. So right here, we're right in front of this. So you could see that this campus kind of has a distinct older kind of a feel. It feels kind of classic university like, but some of the newer buildings are starting to take on some of that modern look, like we see straight back there. We see that full glass. It seems like the campus is starting to trend more in that direction, but you still have a lot more of this older world university feel. So it's a good little middle ground between old style university and hyper modern with the all glass window paneling here. So right here again, freshman sophomore dorm. Um, all of parking appeals, things like that for guests. That all happens in here as well. Performing arts and fine arts also happens here, mostly on this first floor. You can see it's a little grainy right there, but straight ahead it says that this is a gallery right in this little building. So we're going to keep heading along this way. We see some sports fields over here. All right, so right here we're seeing a little bit of construction. I apologize, it doesn't look too great right now, but this is all renovations being done because this takes place in, let's give it a little look, 2018. So there was a lot of construction being done here. You can see this is in June, so this is when a lot of students have left campus, when a lot of their construction is being done. But you do get the advantage of seeing it with good lighting. You get to see the campus without too much hustle bustle going on, so we get a pretty unobstructed view of the campus. But this was entirely renovated and it is now complete, brand new everything inside. The bathrooms are gorgeous. The rooms are gorgeous. This is mostly freshman, sophomore, primarily freshmen actually, and they're usually just one room double situation. Important to note that as a freshman, you will most likely be having communal bathrooms. Um, so what that means is to a floor, there's usually one bathroom per gender. Um, so you'll be able to, it's right down the hall, but you'll have to leave your room to go use the bathroom and go to shower. Just important to note that is fairly common among college campuses, specifically for underclassmen, but for freshmen, that is definitely the case in this building. So we're going to continue down this road, try to give us a better view of, we have a softball field and a little lacrosse field as well. Okay, so this is going to load in a little bit. I'm just going to talk about the sports for a second. This is a D1 school, so you're going to be seeing some top level competition. It's great in the fall and in the spring to come out, watch a softball game, watch a lacrosse game. This is a big swimming school. It is they have club hockey, lots of club sports. It is important to note with this school that there is no football team. So if you're looking for a campus that is football heavy, has a big strong following, this would not be the school for you. Um, while sports are big here, this is not a campus that you're coming to just for the sports. But it is a great way to spend time in the fall and in the spring. Right here, we have Campion as well. This was the one where we saw from the front. We came down this road right here. There's all that construction that we saw. Again, all freshman buildings. There's another entrance right here, obscured by the trees, for you to go up. This is a flight of stairs with this glass paneling in the middle, and then all these rooms here. So it's usually separated. Each floor is designated for a specific gender, or it's split down the middle, half and half. So we're going to continue down this road right here, if it allows us. I'm going to zip us up a little bit, give us a little bit of a better view. Okay, so this is loading in. This is Jogues Hall. This is another freshman, sometimes sophomore dorm. Right over behind us is our little parking lot. It is important to note that as a freshman and a sophomore, you are not allowed to have your car on campus, so you cannot drive off campus yourself. There are a lot of opportunities for you to leave campus, however. There is a full shuttle service going to anywhere in Fairfield. Downtown Fairfield is a gorgeous little area with a lot of restaurants, a lot of things to do. You're also only 90 minutes by train, and there is a train station in town, 90 minutes to New York City. So that gives you a lot of opportunities for internships, especially in the business world, because this is such a business-heavy campus. If you're looking to go into anything like finance, accounting, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a manager, this is the campus to be at because they just built a brand new state of the art business school, um, and they are the third best school in the entire Northeast, regardless of any major. Just the third best school in the Northeast, recently ranked uh, for 2020. So we're going to continue heading around this corner here, try to give a little bit better of a view of this school if possible, or of this hall, excuse me. Okay, so this is the way we came down. Obviously, this must have been taken on a different day because now it's cloudy. Um, we could actually check and see that. All right, this is, yeah, a month later. So this is in July 2018. So this is the front of Jogues Hall, um, freshman sophomore dorm. Here's our softball field. We're going to be heading up this road right over here. We're going to see another residence hall. All right, so more construction going on here. They're building an entire another residence hall right in this area, right over here. But this is a lot of parking for guests and for people that just got their car on campus. So as juniors, you'll usually have to park in this lot, regardless of where you live. It is a little bit of a walk, but it is a privilege to have your car on campus. So right in front of us is Regis, yet another freshman slash sophomore uh, living hall. So we're going to continue up this road. We can see a giant crane over there. Apologize for the construction, but this is all that we have to view through this software right now. We're going to keep heading up this way. Okay, just going to give that a second to load. Continuing to head up this road. We're going to actually keep going. And go all the way up this road. We're going to get to the site of the new business school, but the business school at the time of when these pictures were taken, it was not completed. But I will be posting a picture of the completed school, and you could also find it online of the Dolan School of Business. We're going to keep heading on straight ahead, but right here is the chapel. It is important to note this is a Catholic university, but that does not mean that the school is exclusively all Catholic students. You don't have to go to church every week. There's nothing like that. But this is a Catholic school. It is important to know that. If you have any objections to that, this wouldn't be the campus for you. We just came down this road just for a frame of reference of where we're at on campus. We came all the way down here, straight ahead, right through my vision, is where we came from with the softball fields. That is straight on that way. So we're going to continue on this way towards the chapel. Should load us in right over near the chapel. Yes, okay. So while this loads up right over here, the direction that I'm looking is the site of the in progress, at this time, business school. Right on the left through these trees is our quite large library here. So right here, this is a massive building that is here now, and it is fully completed, fully operational, fully equipped with, it has AirPlay in every room for any kind of presentations. You can throw them up right from your phone, right from your laptop for presentations. There is a Dunkin' in this building, so you can come in here, grab coffee, anything you want. It's more of a grab-and-go style Dunkin' Donuts, but there is a full Dunkin' Donuts in the Student Center. Here is the chapel that we just viewed from the direction that I'm looking right now. We saw it over there. Now we're on this side of it. We're going to continue down this road, and we're going to see another couple residence halls. I'm going to try to put us over by a nice little pond area. It's a nice, serene, relaxing area for you to um, sit around if you just feel like you need a moment to meditate and to relax. Um, yes, here we are. So right here you can see there's a couple benches, a little bit obscured by the blurry loading right now. But right here it's a very nice area, especially in the early fall and once it is springtime, for you to be able to relax. You could take your books, you could sit over here in the shade. You could even bring some food, bring a sandwich down here. Very calm, very relaxing. Um, it's just a very nice mental health spot on campus. So I'm going to try to get us. There's another little residence hall obscured by the trees here. I'm going to try to get us over there and get a little bit of a view of that. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so this is Faber Hall. This is a sophomore and junior residence hall. How it works here, it's usually a quad, so there's four people in a room, but they're kind of split up into two distinct rooms that are connected. So there's one room that has two beds, um, and a little common area. So there, it doesn't have a full kitchen or anything like that, but there's a nice little area for your friends to be able to come over and relax. An area for you to put a TV, just a little tiny area, and you will be able to have a microwave. There was another double room connected to that is much smaller for another two students. So you kind of have one big communal room and then a little connecting double room. So what we're going to do now, we're going to come up this road we could see on this map, and we're going to go to the Quick Center for the Arts, which is where most of the presentations happen here on campus. Okay, so here's our Quick Center right here. I'm going to give that a second to load. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer to the Quick Center if we can get a little bit better of a view of it. Okay, so the Quick Center is primarily a presentation center. It's big for theatrical productions and any kind of guest speakers that come in. This is where it happens. This is pretty big for Fairfield as a city as well, because a lot of performers will come here on the university campus to do their production. So it drives a lot of traffic here into this little parking lot here, the Quick Lot. So a lot of guests, so people that aren't part of the university community will come here for different kinds of presentations. A lot of alumni ceremonies, things like that also occur here. Sometimes they set up a big tent in this lot right here where I'm looking, and they'll do like little celebrations going on right here. So just for frame of reference, through the trees, right where we're looking, was Faber Hall, where we just came from. So we came down this road. The little pond that I discussed briefly is straight behind that red sign, just so we know where we're at on campus right now. We're going to be heading straight over that way to see a couple more residence halls. So I'm going to drag this around. We're going to head up this road. And this should bring us close to the nursing building for those that want to go into healthcare. Going to continue up this way. Look sunny once again. I'd like to be able to get you guys a little bit of a view of the engineering school, because there is a very good engineering school here. It is a very top quality school in the Northeast, but it's kind of obscured by the trees, and it doesn't look like on this map that there is a spot that we can get over near this area. All the spots that are highlighted in blue are spots that I'm able to walk to, uh, walk to in the VR headset. So there's only a couple dots scattered throughout here, so I don't think it'll give us a good view of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. This is junior and senior housing down this road. So we have Medits in this closer building, and down this road is Mahan. So this closer building is the newer one, and this is primarily for juniors and some seniors as well. This is one of the newer residences in the campus community. So here you have a full apartment style living. You have full kitchen. You have a bathroom in your room. Um, it's usually four people to a room set up. Um, there are some with eight as well. So this is a great opportunity for you to be independent. Freshman and sophomore year, you do have your college independence because you're living on campus, but here you could make your own food. You have a car on campus at this point. You could go to the store, get some food. If you don't have a car, you could take the trolley over it into the center of town. Grab food from the Stop and Shop that's right over in Fairfield. You could cook yourself some dinner. It really gives you a sense of independence being in this area of campus. So we're going to try to get down this road and see if there's any good pictures of that area we could see, specifically of the senior housing down there. Okay, we're heading down this road. There's some limited parking here. Okay, and then straight ahead, it's a little blurry, is Mahan. It's a little bit older. It's usually four people to a room, but you can all have singles, so that's important to note. You'll have your own room in here, which is a big deal to some people. You still get to live with your friends, but you have your own room. So that lends to an even further sense of independence. You can really lock yourself in your room if you really need to study. If your roommates are being loud, you can make sure you shut everything down, go in there. Okay, so we're going to head back up the road that we came, try to give a little bit of a view of the campus center from a different direction, as well as the nursing school. And at this time, I believe the nursing school is still uh, under some construction because it's also brand new, like the business school. So both of these schools are top business schools in the country, and that's why they're getting these full renovations here. I know it can look a little underwhelming because of all the construction that's going on, but the construction is happening because the school is getting a lot of funding because of how good the school is for those programs. So this is going to load a little bit. Um, but this building right here, this red building, is the nursing school. This is a state of the art nursing facility right here. This has entire lab situations for you to do any kind of scenario that you would encounter in the nursing field in a lab setting for you to be able to simulate that and get all of your experience. You can come here as much as you want. A lot of the nursing classes, majority of them, will take place in this building right here. So it is very convenient for juniors and seniors who live over in the Mahan and Meditz areas, which is right down this road. We came from right there to be able to walk right over here to their classes. So it really cannot be stated enough that this is a amazing school for nursing and for business. That is the majority of what you see on this campus. So if you're looking to go into not even just nursing, but healthcare, higher level healthcare, administration, anything like that, this is a fantastic option for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to head back over here. The entrance is this way. There's one other section of campus that I'd really like to emphasize. It's the townhouses, and that's another area where a lot of students in their senior year would like to live, and it gives you more sense of independence, even more than Mahan and Meditz. So we're going to try to head over. It's a little bit separated from the rest of campus, so we're going to head right over there. Okay, so this is more apartment style living. See, so there's no class halls or anything over here. This is almost like a little apartment complex, but it's dedicated to just Fairfield University students. So it's a little bit removed from the rest of campus, but it is nice to get that sense of independence once again. So the school is really trying to prepare everyone for the real world, trying to have independent students. So this is a good area for you to live to get that kind of life experience. So you would live here with a group of your friends. You have your own little segment of this house all to yourselves. So kind of split in half, like there's two doors here. You get this little area where I'm dragging this cursor around for one set, and then another set of students could go in this little area right here. So a lot of parking here right in front of your house. So you could just drive over into town, come park right back in front of your house. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a walk around of this area. Um, these are very popular spots uh, for students to live their senior year. So um, it largely operates on a lottery system who gets in here um, because it is so popular. And it is important to note that they just built brand new townhouses, but those are not featured in the software that I have right now. So we won't be able to see those on here, but they are brand new. It's similar to this style living, just entirely updated. So I'm gonna come bring us back to the start of our tour. All right, so here we are. This is the start of the campus again. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please leave any suggestions as to another school that you'd like to do a little bit of a walking tour on. I hope this was enjoyable and hope it was something for you guys to watch. I know it's a little tough during this time, but I hope everyone's staying safe. Um, I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.